Hello again, everyone. My name is James Shotwell, and this is Music Biz. Today we are doing another Fast 5 interview, and this is one you absolutely don't want to miss. This Friday, April 15th, my friends in the UK rock band Stone Broken are releasing their third full-length album, Revelation. Now, this is a big turning point for the band. They've been building up their following since their formation in 2013, but something about Revelation feels different. There's an urgency to this record. The singles are doing well, the band is working extremely hard on promotion, and everything seems to be lining up for Stone Broken to finally take that step to the next level. And that's what we're going to talk about today. In this Fast 5 interview, I speak with two members of Stone Broken about album promotion in 2022, specifically rock music promotion. Now, Stone Broken isn't a Billboard charting rock band, but they have the sound, they have the look, they have the energy, and they definitely have the passion. So their goal right now is just to inch a little bit closer to that big arena that all rock bands hope to reach. And that's what I talked to them about. How they're pivoting their strategy going into the third album to make a big splash in 2022. Because let's be honest, rock music isn't what it once was. It's not as popular as it once was. It's harder to sell tickets. It's harder to sell records. But Stone Broken is one of the few bands that is actually making positive waves in the community. And we're going to talk about it right now. Let's put 5 minutes on the clock and let's begin. Okay, so you guys have a brand new album, Revelation, coming out April 15th. Now, for anyone that is unfamiliar with Stone Broken, can you give me like the 10-second elevator pitch? Why should somebody listen to this band?
I think if you like guitars, massive drums, and sing-along choruses, you're going to love Stone Broken.
Love that answer. Now, there are a lot of bands out there writing music or that have been writing music over the pandemic that are starting to get that music out there, so much so that it feels like there's a big glut out there, and finding the songs that are, people that were writing things that were relevant 2 years ago and things that are relevant to today's audience can be hard. I feel like you guys have pulled that off with Revelation, but tell me, what is the secret to your songwriting? Well, how does it work? What is the process?
Well, I think for this record, the process was totally different, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We actually started working with the producer a lot earlier on in the whole sequence of events this time, and he got involved in the whole writing aspect of this record. So it was a super dynamic way of writing. It was very backwards and forwards and bouncing ideas off of each other.
Yeah, we just threw a lot of ideas into one big pot and stirred it up and see what was coming out, basically.
And then the producer could sort that out.
Now, you guys are trying a few new things on this record. You've expanded on your sound. I'm always curious when it comes time for growth in between records. Is that an organic thing that comes up? Like you're working on songs the way you always have and then something new emerges? Or do you kind of go into Revelation thinking we want to try these new ideas?
It was definitely the latter. We kind of, when we were brainstorming this record, the main focus was we want to bring new elements to Stone Broken. And we want to carry on doing what we're doing, but we just want to have more. We want to have the ear candy moments.
Yeah.
We want to experiment with some electronics in there because we've never done that before.
Yeah.
And we just want to enhance what we've done in the past. And that's kind of where we ended up. We gave that to our producer, and it was kind of between us and the producer to work that out and see what actually did work within the Stone Broken setting. And I think we managed to come out with a really nice balance at the end of it. We didn't go too far into the electronic side. We still retained the integrity of the band, and that was the most important thing.
That's wonderful to hear. I would say that you pulled it off quite nicely. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
That. Now, you guys are in that interesting position now where you have fans that know the sound of Stone Broken, and now you have this new element. So for the new album, you'll likely encounter some new audiences. You put yourself out there to some new markets. So I'm curious, what's different about the promotional process this time around for the album?
I think that it's more intense.
Yeah.
And it's way more content driven. So for kind of 50 minutes of audio on Spotify or on a CD, we're doing sort of like 70 hours worth of videos to go along with it, which is great because we get to explore different things. And this time around, I mean, like TikTok's a massive one where we've had to get involved.
Yeah, well, I mean, we live in a content-driven world, and everyone just wants new, exciting material every day. So that's exactly what we've been doing.
Yeah, and if we can reach a newer audience, because like you say, we've got an existing audience, and we would never want to lose them. what we want to do is we want to build on top of that, and that's kind of the focus of this campaign, is to reconnect, because obviously we've had downtime due to how the world has been. So we want to reconnect with our existing fans, but then also kind of reach out to different areas and say, hi, we're Stonebroken. Hope you like us.
I love that energy. Now we have just about a minute left here. Let me ask you this. Of all the new things you're trying, the videos, the content you're posting everywhere, is there one thing that has kind of taken off for you, or something that you're honing in on where you're kind of surprised that this is the thing that seems to be working really well right now in 2022 for you?
I think it's more so the videos, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it is a way that we can get our personalities across. It's not just a photo.
Yeah.
It's not text. It's people can hear us speaking. They can see us laughing and having fun doing what we're doing. And I think people really connect with that. They want to see that energy. They want to be part of that energy.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we've always been, a band that is for the fans. And we love having that connection and speaking with people and getting to know people. And I think the video content side of that is where we can really kind of show ourselves to them, so that's really what's working on this campaign is, and we've done a ton of videos. We've done an absolute ton of videos. So if it didn't work, I'll be really disappointed.
Well, you nailed it. That's right there. You just hit 5 minutes, literally on the button. You can tell you'll be doing a lot of interviews. You're knocking it out the park here. The timing is good. I'll let you have one bonus one here. We didn't get a lot of time to talk about the after. So real quick, post album coming out on April 15th. What can fans expect from Stonebroken in the rest of the year?
So we're going to try and head back out on the road as much as possible, and play as many shows and meet as many people as we can, because we've had 2 years of not doing a lot of that. So we need to get right back on it.
Yeah.
Wasn't that great? I want to thank my friends in Stonebroken for taking a few minutes to speak to me today. If you haven't yet, go ahead and pre-order Revelation, or if you're watching the video right now on Spotify, head over and follow the Stonebroken page. They have a ton of stuff coming up, including a tour in April and May if you live in the UK, and who knows? Maybe they'll get stateside before the end of the year. Now for Music Biz, my name is James Shotwell. Thank you so much for watching, whether it's on YouTube, on Spotify, or you're listening on another podcast platform. We are available everywhere, and we want to be talking to you each and every week. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and click the subscribe button, whether that be on YouTube or Spotify or wherever else. Just follow along, review the show, rate the show, talk to us. We'd love to hear from you. I'll be back soon with even more great content. And until then, take care of yourself, because you deserve it.